The following contest is a special knockout match to determine who the true giant of WCW is. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, the master of the jackknife powerbomb and one of the founders of the New World Order, Big Sexy Kevin Nash. And his opponent, weighing in at over 450 pounds. He wields a devastating chokeslam and is determined to prove that he belongs at the top of WCW. This is the Giant! Fans, welcome to WrestleMania Sunday. It is a fine, fine day, even though most of the World Wrestling Entertainment roster is out sick, and it's not the greatest card in the world. We can still have fun because, hell, it's WrestleMania. Here we are looking back at a WCW match that didn't take place when it was supposed to. So we have recreated the scheduled Nash versus Giant match from Starrcade 1997, the one that was headlined by Hogan and Sting, to determine who is the true giant of WCW. I decided to add an additional stipulation. The only way to win is to knock out your opponent. So here we have Kevin Nash using as many power moves as possible on the Giant, doing a little grandstanding there. He's just going to batter him as much as he can because he's sick of the Giant's crap. He was out with an arthroscopic knee surgery in the months prior to this match, and the Giant just continually ragged on him about it, so he's taking it right to him. Look at that. He just picked up the big man, 450, almost 500 pounds, and dropped him right to the mat, and he just continues to club away at the Giant. As my broadcast colleague Dusty Rhodes would say, he's clebbering. He's clebbering, Tom. Kevin Nash has got a huge head of steam already, and oh! Look at that. He chops his crotch. Oh, here it comes. A devastating jackknife power bomb. Holy hell. And the Giant, it manages to get back up. He's just a little bit dazed, and Nash is going to do it again. Somebody stop this. How can the Giant recover from that? Nash is just waiting for... I can't believe it. He's standing. The Giant is up after 2 jackknife power bombs, and he has kicked Kevin Nash in the face. What is Nash doing now? Oh my God. He just delivered a jackknife power bomb to the outside from the apron, and again, the Giant is standing again. How is this possible? How can the Giant take so much abuse? It's like he's absorbing every single thing that Kevin Nash can throw at him. Could he be the true giant of WCW? We'll find out soon enough, and look at the power of Kevin Nash. Just lifting up the Giant and taking him down. And Kevin Nash appears to have a stop sign. And he's battering the Giant with the stop sign. Come on! Yes, there's no disqualification in this match, but does he have to resort to taking shortcuts like that? Oh! Another devastating blow from that stop sign. And who brought a stop sign to this match as Kevin Nash decides to point to his private parts again? Caught! Oh! Ooh, the Giant buries an elbow right into that reconstructed knee of Kevin Nash. Ooh, Nash takes an elbow to the face, and he's on the apron, and oh! Knocked to the outside. Now the Giant is getting hot. The Giant, after absorbing 2 jackknife power bombs in the ring, multiple slams, and that power bomb to the outside. Mounting a comeback. Briefly taken down by Kevin Nash. There's a roll-up. Of course, that does not count in this match. Nash misses with the clothesline. He connects with that one. And the Giant has completely doubled over. Kevin Nash does some posturing. And, side breaker to the Giant. Drops an elbow on the leg. If the Giant can't stand, he can't get back up and batter you. The Giant roars back with an elbow, knocking Nash to the apron. And off the turnbuckle to the outside once again. The Giant has a massive head of steam. Kevin Nash decides to go for the equalizer. He's got a broken table, and he has busted open the Giant. Look at that. The Giant wearing the crimson mask, bleeding profusely all over himself. This is back before wellness. Was really not a fun thing to play with, kids. A few more smashes. The Giant fights off the attacks from the table. The table has disappeared. Kevin Nash has knocked down the Giant once again. And, he's locked in a sleeper hold. He's going to try to knock him out by cutting off the circulation to his head. It's going to be very difficult with all the blood rushing there as well. The Giant breaks the sleeper, mounts a comeback, and he's getting fired up. Off the ropes, Kevin Nash with a hip toss. Where'd that come from? Kevin Nash doing the wrestling at Starrcade. Nash whipped to the buckle, clotheslined by the Giant. He stumbles out and kicked in the back of the head. The Giant signals for the chokeslam. He knocks over Kevin Nash. Nash stumbles to his feet. He's got to avoid getting goozled. He is just clubbing away at the Giant, making sure that big skillet-like right hand doesn't get wrapped around his throat. He appears to have broken out of it, and he's knocked the Giant off the apron as he chops the crotch again. Giant slow to his feet, but he makes it back to the ring. Nash locks up. Whip to the buckle. What's Nash going to do? He's going to pound on his midsection. Look at that. Just repeated shoulder blocks. And he picks up the Giant. The Giant is still in this. He is not yet knocked out. Whip to the buckle again. Bounces off. Nash whips him to the other buckle. The Giant managed to avoid hitting that time. Collides with the buckle. Nash once again in the corner. He's going to pick the Giant up. I don't believe what I just saw. He just power bombed the Giant off the top rope. And the Giant is still in this. He's responding to the referee's instructions as he bounces off the turnbuckle. I can't believe Kevin Nash was able to do that, and I can't believe the Giant withstood it. A power bomb off the top rope. From the apron's one thing, but off the top rope, just the sheer amount of power. And again, I don't understand the whole pointing at your crotch thing. What is that? Big clothesline from Big Sexy. Starts to wrench on the arm. If the Giant's arm doesn't work, you can't get chokeslammed. Pretty obvious psychology there. Another big clothesline that misses the kick block, but the punch and the following kick does not, and the Giant goes to the outside. Slow to his feet, the Giant shakes the cobwebs. He is still bleeding profusely, fans. It's pretty disgusting, if you ask me. Nash locks up again, and a pile driver. Wow, that's almost as impressive as getting him up for those jackknives. That pile driver was big. Nash has got a head of steam again as he does some more taunting. Misses with the elbow drop. A little slap there from the Giant, but Nash follows it up with that devastating side breaker. And again, why do we have to point at our private parts? What's that all about? Big chop from Kevin Nash sends the Giant to the apron, and another one sends him to the floor. Nash doing some more hot dogging. Running the ropes as he waits for the Giant to get back into the ring. And again with that, Nash locks up. Side breaker. Elbow drop on the leg. I'm not sure why he's trying to keep him grounded. He needs him standing if he wants to deliver another jackknife. Oh! The Giant puts all his weight on that arm. But Nash recovers quickly. Drives the already bleeding face of the Giant into the turnbuckle. Ooh, we are truly going to determine who the true Giant here. This match really has been almost all Kevin Nash. But the Giant has taken everything that Nash has thrown at him. It's so impressive. It's insane. Nash has got that head of steam again. He locks up. Quick takedown. Picks up a very woozy Giant. Oh no. A jackknife powerbomb on the exposed concrete. That wasn't on the mat. The Giant is not responding to referee's instructions. Kevin Nash has won at Starrcade. He is the true Giant of WCW. Let's take a look at the replay. He locks the Giant in. The Giant was woozy from those takedowns outside. Gets him up. Puts him down. Oh, he just bounced off the concrete floor. Let's take another look. Somehow we managed to get a camera in the crowd. Nash locks in. Look at the intense hatred, the anger in his eyes as he picks up the Giant and drives his back and neck into the concrete. The Giant stops moving, and Kevin Nash has won here at Starrcade 1997. That's all from World Championship Wrestling Starrcade. It's WrestleMania Sunday. Go enjoy some good wrestling. I heard the NXT event was great. Thanks for watching, everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. The bear hugs are always free. Damn, that was fun.